Hi, John Lay here from Talented Learning with another hot take. I just had the opportunity to do a 1-hour executive briefing with Growth Engineering, and I learned a lot about their business and their technical differentiators. Growth Engineering is a company out of Windsor, United Kingdom. They've been going strong for well over a decade, almost 15 years. They've got offices both in London and the UK and over in Singapore and soon to be Australia. They are not an LMS company, though they do indeed have an enterprise grade LMS. But what they do differently than most other learning management providers is they focus on learning efficacy, on making the learning experience better and more engaging in a way that can proactively and measurably show a return on investment. And they do with their clients. So how can they do that? Well, they focused on the right industries with individuals and younger learners and millennials, such as retail and hospitality and gig worker type industries and extended enterprise. And because of that, they've developed a very gamified, socially engaging, visually attractive application. And that application exists both from an LMS standpoint on a laptop or a computer, but from a differentiator standpoint, they probably go further than most any other organization in terms of their own branded apps. Not Growth Engineering branded, but branded to their clients. And so they developed some really snazzy tools that allow you to manage these apps, to brand them, to run the content, get the users into them, and download them. And that allows you to have the learners to have like in-app notifications, and just like any other app on your phone, to see that you have notifications. And it also allows for some direct communication, learner-to-learner communication. That's faster than email, and well, it's really instant. And so a good example of how they can engage learners to learn more is that, take for example, a sales team. Sales teams are notoriously bad at taking training. They never want to do it. I know from experience, I'm a recovering LMS sales guy. You never want to take that training. You don't want to go to training classes. You don't want to take time out of your selling to go to training. Most salespeople think they know it all. So what Growth Engineering has done through one of their clients is they help, through a lot of their clients, they help sales organizations take training by using these mobile apps to spur competition. And so gamification in there. And it's not just you get a point if you graduate, you take this class, or get 2 points if you take that. It's more a combination of things you do socially, things you do in learning, and things that you can achieve through things like streaks. So keeping up a streak of logging in every day, or earning points every day, or posting every day. Those things are tracked in the system and show up on the learner's dashboard. But there's also this concept called battles. And battles is where you can basically pick another member on your sales team and challenge them to a battle. And the battle is really 5 questions that are randomly generated based on topic or who knows what trigger on the background. That gives 5 questions. Each person takes those 5 questions, and the winners and losers are tracked inside the Salesforce. And that also contributes to the leaderboard. And what happens is that the leaderboard then shows your whole sales team and where they stand in these learning activities. And salespeople, being naturally competitive, hate to be on the bottom of that list. Being on the bottom of any sales list is never where you want to be, for sure. And so all that is just a fun way to get people to take content. And then once salespeople do take content, they don't know it all. They sell more, they sell broader, they sell faster, and all that kind of stuff can be measured. So that's the type of solutions they're looking to impact. You probably won't see them in just regular, HR, T&D type opportunities. Where you'll see them is when organizations really want to use learning to make a competitive advantage. We talk about that a lot at Talented Learning, mainly for the extended enterprise, but they really have done it so that it's good for employees and it's good for extended enterprise application, because everybody wants a clean, easy to use, engaging interface. And that's really from a UI standpoint, that theme runs all the way through from the mobile app, the learner, the administrator view, and the collaborator or facilitator type view. So The application also gives you the power to use gamification in content. So we were just talking about gamification at the platform level, but gamification within the content itself to help you learn is achieved through their own authoring tool that's loaded up with gamified templates, really built from the ground up to help you build games without being a whiz-bang program, but just a normal person. So all in all, they give you the tools to make content, they give you an enterprise LMS, they give you a great app, and you don't necessarily have to use them all, and you can use that app with another LMS. If you happen to be stuck on an LMS that you're not getting off of anytime soon, you can lay this app layer on top of that and get those advantages to certain core groups like sales or leadership, for example. So there's my hot take on growth engineering. I encourage you to watch the 1 hour executive briefing that you can also find on the Talented Learning Center. And we'll see you on the next one. You can find more of our content at talentedlearning.com.